Hi. This is weird for me. I might do a thing where I do my makeup and talk about spiritual shit because it's weird for me to just talk to my camera and not have something in front of me like cards. Yeah, okay. Hi, my name's Ashley. Welcome to Just That Waiter Next Door. I'm weird. And hi. Today's topic is empathy. I promised y'all, the ones, the original peoples, that I would do teaching videos. This was like back when I was going live every, Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't remember. Anyway, finally getting around to doing the teaching videos, and today's topic is empathy. And I'm only going to do there's going to be a second part on my Patreon. Yeah, I'm being that bitch. This bitch has got to make some money. I want to do this for a living. I shouldn't have to justify it. Yeah. I'm gonna go over some traits and some shit I wrote down. So let's get started. You saw 1, 2, 3. That means, I'm taking it as that means to chill the fuck out, take a few deep breaths, and relax a little bit. Put your foots up, relax, drink your tea, drink your coffee. I got my notes. Let's just get started. So, how often am I going to be looking down? Empathy exhibit, and they might be telling me to slow the fuck down. Empathy is the ability to tune into frequencies that aren't easily heard, recognized by the typical humans person. You pick up on the environment in a room if you are more in tune. There's different types of empathy. I can go into those. I was planning on it. Okay, so some people... Words. Empathy begins when you feel others' emotions. I think that's like the first one. Feel others' emotions. You can feel it through... That's my phone I'm recording on right now. So, yeah. Or like in person. Sometimes you can tell when people are thinking about you. It's different for everyone, so don't compare your experiences to other people's. I'll put it like that. Everyone is capable. I should have started this off by saying this. We're all spiritual beings living a human existence, experiencing a human existence. Everyone is capable of tuning into psychic abilities. Everyone is psychic. Some people are just born psychic. Other people develop it over traumatic situations. And other people really have to work to get there. And that's usually due to healing past traumas, maybe in regards to... It could be past life situations that are preventing you from getting there, or current life situations like that happened in your past. But every single person is capable of being psychic. So as an empath, you feel other people. They be saying shit and they be saying bullshit, but you know what they really saying internally. Think of, if you're a 90s kid, whatever, Mean Girls. When, can't remember names. The blonde chick. I'm having a vision. Okay, the blonde chick was like, "Oh my god, I love your bracelet," and Lindsay Lohan remembered back to the time she said the blonde chick complimented another chick on her skirt, and she's like, "Oh my god, that's the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen." That type of deal. But you feel the, "Oh my god, that's the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen" part. You know the truth when someone's lying to you. You know when someone's lying to you. You're a bullshit detector. It's like you can't mess with an empath. An empath. Now some people, like more people who've been practicing it for a while, been an empath for a longer period of time, they can feel the environment in the room. Like after someone had a fight, or you can just pick up on if your best friend just got hurt. He's like, you just feel a little twinge. He's like, I need to contact her, or she's gonna contact me, or he, they, them, whoever. And in the environment, you can tell some are so in tune with their empathy with themselves. To be in tune with your abilities, you're in tune with yourself and your higher self. You get what I'm saying? So some people will be able to just feel the energy like left behind in the walls. Like the laughter, the joy, the pain, the heartache, everything. It just echoes. It can get that intense. But just know you control what you take in. You are in control of your abilities. They aren't in control of you. If you relate, these traits make sense to you, stop it. What you need to do is start shielding yourself. Imagine your favorite color in a cloud. Okay, my favorite color is green. I have a green cloud around me, or you can picture like a white fog cloud stuff, or even a bubble. Everyone has their bubble. You have yours. Their energy can't penetrate yours unless you want it to. Penetration. Anyway. And if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, like you just can't breathe, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. What emotions are yours and what are other people's? It can be really hard to do this sometimes, especially when you're amped up, like you're just suddenly so fucking pissed off that you just need to hit something, or you're just fucking crying for whatever reason. There's a gnat. So take a few deep breaths and figure out, is this your emotion or is it someone else's? You can do this. It'll take time. It's not going to be easy for everyone. It's usually not easy to begin with, but you know yourself. So dive deep. What's yours? What isn't? Release what isn't. Take it, like, just, you can imagine the dark energy that isn't yours blowing out through your, just blowing out. That's what I do, and imagine it being swept under the door and like not being in my space anymore. All right. Okay. What the fuck is my cat into? Sippy, sippy. Okay, they're trying to tell me something, I know it. Okay, first trait, first sign that you could be an empath. Your mood changes, especially after talking with someone. It's a duh moment. It's like one of the real obvious ones. You're very fucking moody. And sometimes it can happen when you're a kid and people say, you're too sensitive. Something's so goddamn sensitive. I never say GD. Why am I saying GD now? Everyone thinks guys and angels and shit are so innocent and, you know, holier than thou. No, they're the ones I'm channeling right now. So I go between channeling and being me talking. So, don't let them fool you. I don't know how many times I can say they're not all peace mellow. I'm gonna do a video of guides and angels reality versus, or what are they? Expectation versus reality. They not what you seen. Seen what? What is out in the universe, in the out there place, in the interwebs is bullshit. One of them's over here twerking right beside me, like their ass is right here. So if you see like a sensitive person, you know they're psychic, and they just suddenly laugh for no reason, just take it as their guides are doing some crazy shit. Okay. Your mood shade, you're moody as fuck. It can come out of nowhere. Just once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to feel like this is not my energy. Who is this? And you can trace it. It's like, why the fuck are you influencing me? No. It takes time, so have patience with yourself and you will get there. Trait 2. Feeling drained after so many fucking people. It's like you're just peopled out. You just need some time to be in the rain, to chill the fuck out and just not deal with it anymore, because it's like, leave me be. Okay, and you especially can get overwhelmed in crowds. I actually made I post a lot of shit on Instagram, and it's a meme of how empaths feel when going to Walmart, and I think it was some kind of science fiction movie. I don't think it was Ghostbusters, I'm not sure, but anyway, they were suited up and like in kind of imagine astronauts, their suits, that kind of shit when going into Walmart. Yeah. You really have to have that bubble tied around you and realize, you know, their energy can't get into yours. And this one, loud noises. Next trait, loud noises. You hate them. Like, you instantly react when there's like a boom and what the fuck? Because you don't just hear it, you feel it, it vibrates in you, and it's just like the energy is like a sonic boom to you, and it's just instant reaction. You jump and you like probably yell out, cuss, like me. And the next trait, stomach issues. You might have been diagnosed with IBS. I was, and especially in elementary school. That's when my empathy really kicked in. Not elementary school, middle school. Words. Fuck. Excuse me. So, middle school, 6th grade, everything was new. I was anxious as fuck, and then like so many new people, so much energy, so just crowded, cramped, and I missed a lot of school because of stomach issues, and we got into some trouble for that shit. I'm a troubled kid. I'm still a kid, apparently. I'm not. Anyway, you could have been diagnosed with IBS, which is a doctor's way of saying they don't know what the fuck is wrong with your stomach. You could have been diagnosed with that because, and you could be an empath. The solar plexus is in your stomach. It's like in the stomach region, and that's where you store energy and emotions. So if you don't release that shit and it's not yours and it's like negative, it can fuck with you. You got to be sure to clear those energies and make sure it's, yeah, you do that. That's how you clear your energy. Everyone else has it wrong. You just make this hand gesture. Next trait. Animals and babies absolutely adore you. They might just stare at you. Babies stare at me all the time, and I'm just like, hello, little person. How's it going? What? Why? And I only found like one dog that did not like me. He was mean. And one cat. He was mean too. Anyway, most just have a connection with babies and animals, children. Children are fucking awesome. And babies stare at you because as an empath, your aura is like all kinds of colors and all kinds of crazy, and like once you're like really in the, you know what you're doing, you have your power, you're in your power, you're in your powder. It's like you just glow, even more so than normal. So babies are just, huh? And you probably, okay, next trait. With random people, you probably get this all the time. I don't know why I'm telling you these things. I just feel comfortable around you. I feel like I can talk to you. And they just tell you their life story. Which, as a tarot reader, I don't mind. It helps me point you in the right direction. Yeah, I'm a tarot reader, teacher, mentor, counselor, am I? But random people just tell you, just lay it out on the table. Like you've been friends with them forever. Another trait. They want you to know that you don't have to listen. You can be like, okay, you gotta stop. You're overwhelming me right now. I don't feel comfortable in this situation. You know, you can say no. You don't have to sit there and listen to them. Now I can move on to the next one. Next trait is you hate violence, especially when it has to do with animals. You have to turn off the TV. You have to change it when like shit gets too violent. It can trigger you. Don't watch the damn news. You definitely can't watch the news because you will want to bawl your fucking eyes out. There's all the shit going on there. So don't do it. And I've gotten to where I can watch TV and like movies and violent movies and shit because, you know, I know it's fake. It's not real. Sometimes you have to keep reminding yourself that. So you really don't watch the news. I avoid that shit at all costs. I already said this one, but you are a human lie detector. You pick up on the infrequencies in people, like truth versus what they're really thinking. And sometimes you can just pick up on what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You just know. You can't bullshit you. And this is one that's recently developed with me. You hate clutter. That over there is bothering me. This around me is bothering me. I am a weird individual. I'm a mess. I'm a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. So it's like I liked neat shit, but I'm also, I'll get that later. 5-second rule, it's good. And right now this clutter is messing with me, but I'm just, and like if you live by yourself and you get to pick and choose what you have in your environment, pick it well, make sure it's useful, because every single thing carries energy. That's why we empaths cannot stand clutter. Every single thing, object on this clutter table right now has energy, and you feel it, and you can feel like you're being crushed by all that shit. Now, the next one, we just flip the page. I don't know why I suddenly sound like this, but alright. You love the rain. It's like it just brings you a sense of peace, and you intuitively know that it's like cleansing all the air, all the energies that people just out there. It's raining today, and I just felt, it was just like, okay, that's nice, I'm good now. I'll just chill out on the porch. I thought about making this video on the porch. And having to do with the rain, the next trait and last trait, there's probably a shit ton more. I urge you to do your own research into this. You can talk to me if you have any questions, or, you know, talk to other empaths, you know, just do your research and see what you find out. You can feel when a storm is coming. You can just, like, you walk outside and you're just like, it's coming up a cloud, it's coming from that way, I know it. Or you can just tell when something shifted, like in your friendship, or when something's about to happen. You can just tell, you feel the shift in the air. Shit was one way, now we backwards. You know? You can just, you know. I don't know how else to explain that. You feel it, you know? And the last, now, my last wording that I wrote. I've already said this. If you felt you connected with this, it made sense, you were checked yes to like all these, just know, excuse me, you don't have to, okay, this right here, this, yeah, this is the extra energy. What I tell you, I'm a Sagittarius. I'll clean it up later. I have the urge to pick it up now. Okay, you do not have to store all this in you. You have the right to evict it, okay? Or unless you're going to start charging rent and it's going to pay. No, tell it to fuck off. Okay? And the way you can do this is shower cleanse. My bathroom's that way. Or walk out in the rain. Just imagine the water going through your system. It's washing all the dirt off along with all the excess energy and emotions you have that's not yours. Or you can imagine a white light starting at your crown chakra and just pushing all the negative energy out. And then, hell, you can clean your house, because that's one of the ways to clear the energy and just sweep, clean the house. I need to. Going to eventually. I think that's all I have for you. Yeah. If you want to know more, you want me to mentor you, when that means with the tarot, y'all go to the top of the list when you have questions. And you can just like ask me a shit ton of questions. You can grill my ass when it comes to your abilities, what you're going through. I'm just your mentor. I'm there for you. I'm like your shoulder to cry on. I give you advice. Yeah, it's on Patreon. It can be as little as $1 a month. The link will be in the description box below. And yeah, that's all I have for you. And on the Patreon, I plan on going live. Soon after I post this, maybe a day, I have to figure out a time and stuff. Anyway, I plan on going live on Patreon, where you can just like ask me the questions there. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you clear your energy if you know you went empath. Take care of yourself. Okay, bye.